What if I told you that getting smarter isn't just about what you remember, but what you choose to forget? While you're sleeping tonight, your brain is going to intentionally hit the delete button on some of the memories you made today. And get this, it's not a glitch, it's not a bug, it's a critical built-in feature. For so long, we've treated forgetting like a failure, right? But what if it's the most important thing your brain does every single night?
Okay, let's unpack that idea, because some really groundbreaking science is finally revealing what's going on with this nightly delete button, and it shows us that forgetting is actually a deliberate, crucial part of how we learn.
You see, this new research is totally flipping our whole understanding of memory on its head. It's not just that memories fade away passively over time. No, it's an active process. Your brain is actually working hard to prune away the stuff it thinks is unnecessary, all to make you smarter. We used to picture the brain as this giant archive, just trying to cram every single piece of information onto the shelves. But the new model, it shows the brain is much more like a sharp, skilled editor, cutting out all the fluff to make the main story, the important stuff, that much more powerful. So how in the world does your brain pull this off every night? Well, a landmark study just gave us a fascinating peek under the hood at the mechanics happening inside your head while you're fast asleep. In August 2024, scientists at Cornell University published this stunning paper in the journal Science. And what they found was that during our deepest sleep, the brain isn't just storing memories, it's actively shutting down parts of the hippocampus to force us to forget. This isn't about saving everything, it's about clearing the deck for what's next. The researchers were able to pinpoint two key players in the hippocampus, known as CA1 and CA3. You can think of these as the brain's memory writing circuits. Well, during deep sleep, they're not just quiet, they are literally taken offline, so they can't reactivate and strengthen memories. Another area, CA2, acts as the command center. It sends out a shutdown signal through these special inhibitory circuits, basically ordering CA1 and CA3 to stop what they're doing. It is a highly organized, top-down command to forget. So why would the brain have such a complex, coordinated system just to delete information? Because this isn't random noise or decay. This is an incredibly intelligent strategy. Having a good memory might actually depend on having a brilliant ability to forget. This whole process has a name, intentional forgetting, and it does two absolutely critical things. First, it stops the whole system from overloading. I mean, your brain can't possibly store every single thing you see and hear, right? But second, it creates the mental space you need to learn new things the next day.
The best way to think about this comes straight from the source material. Picture your brain as an email inbox that is constantly being flooded. If you never delete anything, it just becomes unusable chaos, right? Well, sleep is like the nightly janitor who comes in, carefully archives the critical messages, and clears out all the junk.
And this reveals a really powerful, practical cycle for anyone trying to learn something. So during the day, your job is to reinforce what's important. You do that with repetition, by giving it context, or by tying it to emotion. Then you just have to let sleep do its job as the editor. You wake up with a cleaner mind where the really key information is locked in and ready to go. But of course, this incredible discovery opens up an even bigger, more profound question. If the brain is actively choosing to delete certain memories, how on earth does it choose? How does that janitor know which emails are junk and which ones are the critical memos? How does it decide what to keep and what to toss? Now, scientists don't have the full answer just yet, but the leading theories are fascinating. It looks like the brain runs this really sophisticated triage system. It prioritizes memories that have strong emotional tags, things that made you feel happy or scared or surprised. It also seems to look for practical relevance, and it hangs on to information you've used over and over again. The ability to remember isn't about storage capacity. A perfect photographic memory that forgets nothing, it wouldn't be a superpower, it would be a curse. It would be pure chaos. Forgetting is what allows for clarity. It's what allows for intelligence itself. The race is officially on to understand exactly how our brains make these critical decisions every single night. And unlocking that secret won't just help us learn better, it could completely redefine our understanding of intelligence. To follow this story and see what they find next, make sure you subscribe.